My name is Jason Dembeck,
My name is Samantha Myers.
co-owner of the Metro Brokers office in Cherry Creek.
When we go to help our clients list a property, we realize that one of the main goals is to maximize value
Look at as many properties as possible in as many different neighborhoods as possible.
and explore all the options within that neighborhood to find the perfect fit for them.
We are there with our clients every step of the way, managing the process all the way to closing. Hey, let's go Regis!
Welcome, hockey fans, to Family Sports Center in Centennial, Colorado. My name is John Bentz, and I'm joined here by Tom Padilla. I'm here to do the play-by-play during the game, and Tom's going to fill in with a little bit of color commentary throughout the game. Tom, you excited?
Oh, absolutely. I'm fired up. I think the boys are ready to go. They've been excited about playing some real hockey here, some Chassa hockey, and let's get after it.
I agree 100%. We had a little bit of a break there after the COVID kind of took over the world here in Colorado with cases getting out of control, and they shut down the previous season. So it's been a little bit of a break here, and but it'll be good to get the 2021 Chassa season kicked off here.
Absolutely. You know, you're right. I think the boys, I mean, how many drills can they do, right? Coach Woodley's been showing them drills for weeks now, I think since before Thanksgiving, so it's really good to get out here and see the guys play against somebody else and let them move the puck and get out there and skate around.
Yeah, definitely good to see the competition. It is weird, though, to say it's the 2021 season. Usually in a hockey season, right, you get 2 years in there, 2020 and 2021. But
exactly.
A little bit weird. But anyway, so tonight we feature a matchup between the home Regis Red Raiders and the visiting Chatfield Chargers. This is the first game of the season for both teams, and it was a little bit tough. I don't know, Tom, if you had any more success than I did, but I couldn't find too many stats out there for these teams.
No, there's not a lot out there. I think we were trying to figure out today if we could find any key Chatfield players that we wanted to hone in on or have an eye for. So maybe the coaches know a little bit more than we did. Maybe we should ask Coach Woodley and some of the other guys about who they were keying on for today. So.
Yeah, that would have been nice to be able to catch up with Coach and get his take on the game tonight. So I think we're going to have a decent spirited game, though, either way.
Absolutely. I see the boys out here warming up. I'm excited. I see them moving around, and I think with such a short season, I think hopefully we get the most out of them, and they turn it on and really get after it at the beginning of the game here.
Yeah, definitely. And just to go over that, so I pulled some of the what's going to happen in this Chassa season, which is one like we've never seen before, right? It's a 13-game sprint to the state's playoffs, and they're going to have one non-conference game and 12 conference games. And the top four, so they're not doing a extensive playoff for obvious reasons this year, but the top four teams that are going to finish in, now there's two divisions too, right, Tom? There's a 4A and a 5A.
Right. They took some of the teams and really made a 4A division, which I think is a great thing, and then keep some of those bigger schools or schools like Regis and stay in a 5A division, and I think it provides more opportunity. 2 state championship games, great for everybody. Yeah,
and I think the talent level too. I think some of those times you have a very competitive team such as a Regis play another team that. Sometimes that doesn't work out so well, and I think you'll see a lot more parity when they split it this way.
Absolutely. You make a good point. Maybe a smaller community, maybe some of the mountain towns. I think it's good for them. Again, kids playing for a state championship with their friends. That's really what it's about. And this gives some of these other programs, some of the top tier programs that have kids that have been playing a lot together, that it gives them a chance to try and win one themselves.
Definitely. So it'll be good. So I think just to go over the rosters here, we got a couple scratches on the Chatfield Tigers. They got a pretty big roster that they posted out there, but number 2, Jacob Ewert will not be playing. Number 8, Emma Compton Number 14, Ethan Rose. Number 17, Brandon Grishman. Sorry, that'll be the first of many mispronunciations or just flat out making up words, Tom, for me.
I'm okay with that. I'm going to do the same thing. We'll just move right past.
Exactly. You got to keep going. Keep going. So number 14, Ethan Rose will not be playing. Oh, I already covered him. Number 18, Tristan Gannon is out. Number 20, I like this name. I'm from the East Coast, so Boston Crone is his name.
I like that name.
He's out, unfortunately, though. Didn't help him out. Number 27, Riker Blue. Number 35, Patrick Board. Number 37, Blake Damron. And number 50, Cole Herberg. Let me pause this here as I think we get ready for the national anthem to come up here. And the teams get ready to say their last little final words before they get going. And we can announce the starting lineups. Here we go.
Welcome to tonight's contest between the Chatfield Chargers and your Regis Jesuit Raiders. Tonight we'll be announcing the starting lineups for both teams. First of all, for Chatfield, number 16, Colton Werzer Seabirds. Number 19, Matthew Ma. Number 23, Anthony Dean. Number 26, Cale Fall. Number 40, Adam Blaley. And in the net, number 30, Tanner Kozielinski.
So that's Chatfield's starting lineup there. We'll get to Regis's.
Chargers are coached by Mr. Jeff Regal. Starting lineup for your Regis Jesuit Raiders. Number 16, Matthew Bear.
Number 16, Matthew Bear is a starter.
Number 24, Danny Betts.
Number 24, Danny Bentz, no relation.
Number 9, Sergio Padilla.
Same there. No relation.
Sergio Padilla, number 9, no relation.
Brody Sanchez.
Number 7, Brody Sanis.
Number 14, Dylan Thompson.
Number 14, Dylan Thompson for the Raiders.
Number 29, Gage Bussey.
Number 29, Gage Bussey.
The Raiders are coached by Mr. Dan Woodley. At this time, we ask that you stand and kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Always a great start to every game here, huh? The national anthem.
Absolutely. Raiders starting 5 skating seniors and the junior Gage Bussey. And pretty excited to see that. We get to see the 2 senior defensemen and 3 senior forwards.
Yeah, that is a great start to be able to Coach Woodley taking a nod to the seniors right here, right?
Absolutely.
Hopefully they get us started off in the right direction and marching up the ice.
Well, John, here we go. The 21 season, as you said. Raider hockey, 13-game sprint.
I'm excited. So I think everyone is. Everyone, like you said, Tom, getting back on the ice and play real hockey instead of just practice, right?
Absolutely, 100%. No more drills.
Exactly. Puck drops here. Chatfield takes possession and gets a little bit deep. Danny Bentz, number 24, rings it around the boards, and Dylan Thompson lays a hit on the defenseman. They chip it out of the ice there. Chip it out of the zone. Whoa. Serge stepped up. Knocked the Chatfield player a little bit silly there, right? But moved him off the puck. That was a nice hit. Moves up the left wing boards and deep in the Chatfield zone. I think Matt Baer, number 16 there, decided he was going to ignore the puck and go for the hit there, huh?
Right. Definitely a physical player, Matt Baer, 16.
Yeah, and it looks like Regis is coming out physical right off the bat, huh?
I really like that. I think it's great to set the tone. I know that Woodley likes physical play.
Ooh, the Chatfield had a little bit of a miscue on the change there, and they didn't want to touch the puck smartly by those guys, but and Regis gets a hard shot off on it. Did you see who took that shot? Was
Absolutely. That was Dembeck. He got a little feed from Zeno, and Jake Zeno's a new player for the Raiders here, and nice to see him feed Dembeck there on the play.
That was good. Number 2, right?
Absolutely. Jake Zeno, number 2.
Goes back to the point there, number 6. Blake Bridges, he's a new addition from the fall season as well, right?
Absolutely. Jake, happy to see him out there. Good defenseman, good strong with the puck, good hands.
Yeah, that's a good hit right there. He's welcome to the game, huh? Got a little physical in there. Comes back to the Raiders end. Blake Bridges, takes it out and takes a hit there. He's a little bit far off the boards there. It's a 2-on-1 developing pass. Shot just missed wide.
Romero with a nice feed there to Zeno.
Definitely. Looks like the Raiders, here's Dembeck with a shot. Really nice shot. He's going to find the Throckmorton fouls it up with a shot just wide. Looks like the Raiders are pressing here a little bit. Pressing in the offensive zone. It's good to see right out of the bat. Another shot gets blocked out front. Romero takes possession of it, puts it deep in, and Laws is going to, number 19, Will Laws is coming after the puck. Comes up to Throckmorton, number 17 on the left wing, left D side. He gains control again, gets a quick shot off, and number 30, let me just check a name, Tanner. I'm going to butcher this one. Ozelinski.
Oh, I like that. He's got relatives in Chicago for sure, John.
Problem. Most definitely.
I can believe that.
He scooped it up off his, out of his glove and settled the play down in the Chatfield zone. Nice little blocker save there too by him.
Gleason with a great shot there from the high point.
Gleason switches number from the fall season too. He's number 28 here. Nice shot. I think the goalie Tanner got lucky there with the paddle save. Just caught it with his upper paddle there. Chatfield tries to work it out here up on the right wing side. They get stopped. Pretty decent forechecking by the Raiders, and Throckmorton decides to send it deep.
Time for a change.
All 4. You got 2 that stayed on to maintain a little pressure, and then other guys come up. You got a little bit of a change in the. There's Carter Lutz digs it out of the corner. He's number 15.
Lutz with a new number this year, or I guess from the fall, right? Went from number 4 to 15.
He did, yeah. He did. He went from Bobby Orr to Rick Middleton. Wait, no, number 15. Who's a famous number 15?
You got me, John.
I know, I got myself. But here we go, a defensive or offensive zone face-off for the Raiders. Steered aside by the goalie there. A little bit of pressure on the left wing side, or the right wing side if you're the attacking Red Raiders. It's about 13:40 left in the first period. 0-0. Bentz takes a shot from the blue line, gets it through, a little bit of traffic there, but I don't think Tanner had too much trouble there, the goalie for Chatfield. Got another offensive zone face-off for the Raiders here. A little bit of disagreement with the refs as to who's changing on Chatfield.
So we're going to keep some of those guys out there for another play.
Oh, that was a nice one. That looked a little sneaky, huh?
Yeah, that's a really good tip right there. A great shot there by Benson and tipped by Schick. You know, I see Schick. He's number 8, and I can't help but thinking of old number 8, which is Nolan Sargent.
Oh yeah.
When I see number 8, I think of Sarge immediately. But great to see Schick out there and see his hustle. I like this game.
Yeah, he's a big body too, just like Nolan was, huh?
Absolutely, I love that.
And even speaking of big bodies, I'm looking at number 22, Ryan Williams there. He looks like he grew about 4 inches in this little break.
Maybe the pandemic was good for him. I'm not sure what they're serving at his house.
Definitely. Here we go. The Raiders move it up. Carter Lutz taking down the left wing side, gets it over the blue line, deep in the Chatfield zone. He's looking for,
Oh, it's a great feed there. Good chance in the slot.
That was. Just missed him. Chatfield looks like they're gonna, they wave off icing there. Interesting. Bentz moves it back behind the net and up the left wing side by, I think that's Blake Bridges out there, right? Number 6, yep. It'll take me a couple shifts.
Yeah,
maybe
we'll
to
need a
get
few
used
shifts
to
to get used to some of these numbers, Sean, but I'm sure the people at home are feeling the same way.
Definitely. Raiders move it up. Bridges whiffs on it a little bit there, but that's all right. It still moves forward and up the ice, and Bridges decides he's going to send it in deep. Regis got to clear a little bit and then attack the puck. A little bit of pressure. It looks a little broken up in the plays here. There's not a lot of flow to the game yet. But
not yet. A little wonky to get started here. Haven't seen a lot of possession, really, from either team.
Definitely. You're right. Raiders get it deep in. Another shot on net there.
Certainly Regis has more shots than Chatfield so far. I'm not sure Chatfield has a shot officially.
I don't think so either. Bridges went down hard there. Hopefully he's okay. Raiders move it deep in the zone. Chatfield takes, it comes up the other side, and Romero, nice little pinch there, cuts off the play by Chatfield. But Chatfield ends up gaining possession, and nice stick there by Bridges. And Chatfield decides to send it deep in the Regis Red Raiders zone. Romero decides to send it up the right wing boards, but no one's home except for a Chatfield player. Bridges sends it around the boards up the left wing side. It's a little bit of tennis back and forth here,
Absolutely. Huh? Bridges looks like a good physical player, too. Big body. Like his game so far.
He does, definitely. They need that presence back on that back end and a little bit of size. The Raiders move it center ice and then deep in the Chatfield zone, and looks like Dembeck's going to give a full forecheck in there. He's got no support, so a little bit of Chatfield got to play with it a little bit there, but it's like they're trying to regather and get it. I think there's a little bit of a feeling out. And you talk about a break, Tom. They're feeling each other out too on the ice.
100%, just like we talked about. I'm not even sure these guys, part of the pandemic, they couldn't even scrimmage with each other. So a lot of drills, not a lot of work out there.
There's a shot. That looks like the first Chatfield shot up the left wing side.
Bussy with a good leg save there. Good way to get that pad extended there.
Definitely. Got to keep him active during the game too, huh? Those are the toughest games when they're sitting back and you don't get any action, right?
When you don't see a lot of shots, it's tough to get the ones that you do, right?
Definitely. Chatfield gets it deep in the Raider zone. It looks like trying to decide who's going to take the reins here and move it up. Holloway, number 11, sends it up. It comes off the ref. And then is that Gleason?
That was Gleason there up the right side with a good shot.
It's tough to see their numbers. They don't have them posted on their helmets or on their sleeves, right?
Yeah, you just got to get that back angle, I guess.
Bentz takes it, puts it in deep far corner. Even the NHL this year, I was watching their game over there, and now they have advertisements on the side of their helmets instead of numbers.
Yeah, it looks a little different, I'm sure. With that ball on the side of the Avs helmets.
Yeah. Oh, you got to take care of the puck there. It looks like Williams is struggling a little bit there. He tipped it right out in front, and it's you got to take care of that puck there.
Raiders a little sloppy on the breakout so far, honestly.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely not crisp, so early season looks like a little bit of battle on the left wing side boards here until Will Laws takes it and sends it the length of the ice. A decent little forecheck by Gleason there, keeping pressure on in that zone. Pops out. Bridges goes D to D, and then deep in the zone from Romero. I'm just going to call him Tanner from now on.
Yeah, that's right.
Tannero, the goalie. Tannero from Chatfield. Looks like Zeno takes possession behind the net, finds his defenseman Romero back out. Oh, that's a nice shot. Almost gets through, but Tannero makes a big save there. Comes back, Bridges, nice little stick to keep it on the sideboards there. Keep it in the zone, and Raiders couldn't figure it out, and it looks like it's going to go for icing here. We get a little break in the play here. 8:09 left in the first period. It's 0-0. Tom, what do you think so far?
Again, a little less flow than I'd probably prefer right there, but I think that was a little bit of pressure there, and Schick down low. I thought they applied themselves there, and I think Zeno looks pretty good so far. Excited about it.
Good. Here we go. Raiders keep it in deep. It comes back to Bridges, and he fires just. If that would have caught the defenseman, that wouldn't have been a nice shot on net there. Romero takes charge, gets it back. He finds Zeno on the left wing side. Oh, that was a nice tip coming through.
Great feed from Zeno there.
Carter Lutt's got his stick down. Tannero puts the pad out. A little bit of sloppiness in the. Looks like Chatfield's kind of scrambling a little bit. So Raiders take possession. Number 8 down deep. Carter Schick. There's another number I got to learn.
That's right.
From the fall season.
Right.
Nice little dipsy-do by Carter Lutz through the middle of the traffic there, and ends up coming back to the Raiders, gaining possession. They're going D to D, playing catch back and forth, playing a little bit of pass. Oh, that's a nice look up from Romero. He finds Bear coming in.
Here comes his senior line again from the start of the game.
Yeah. Sanis, Thompson, and Matt Bear.
Matthew Bear.
Nice surge, a nice little, tried to flip it up with his backhand there, huh? Bear finds, there's a little bit of flow. Nice
Bear with a
breakout.
great breakout pass.
Sanis is trying to find Bear back on the back end, trailing late here. Just misses him. Sanis gains it in the corner. I don't know if he was trying to bounce it off the back of the net there to fool him or what, but a little bit of battle. They need to put the pressure on. 2 guys in, right?
I have not seen the puck moved around a lot. Have not seen him go D to D or back, forward to D to move the puck and get guys in position yet.
Yeah. Tannero on a shot from Brody Sanis out of play there, so they'll call it. Face-off will be in the Raiders offensive zone or the Chatfield defensive zone. There's 6:19 left in the first. It's in a 0-0 game.
Shots are certainly in favor of the Raiders so far, although we have not seen any pucks get by anybody here.
Shot on. Zeno goes in for the rebound. Tannero ties it up.
Bentz with the good look there. Frankly, though, the goalie could see him the whole way, right? Not a lot of traffic in that particular shot, so Bentz gets it off and goalie makes an easy save.
Yeah, that is the key to get the traffic in front there. It's up on the left wing side here for the Raiders. A little bit of a battle, 2-on-2. Bentz gets it back, fires it off his own player's foot, and ends up in the corner. Looks like number 17 or 27. Is that ballot bet?
That's got to be a ballot bet there. I can notice the skating.
Yes, definitely.
I recognize the skating. He skates like his brother.
Comes back. Bussy tries to make a play to Bentz. They kind of miscommunicated there, I think, a little bit. But the Raiders gain possession, and Sanis comes up the ice with it. Denbeck cleans it up. It's back on his stick. I don't know how that ended up back on his stick, but here comes Denbeck.
Nice move there. Great feet.
And then decides he's got to go for a change. And a little bit of a battle down the corner here, 3-on-2 in Chatfield's favor. But that's okay in the offensive zone, right?
Yeah, we'll take it here.
Comes back to Holloway. Holloway gets it back to Bridges. Bridges D to D to Bentz. Takes a shot. Oh, that almost looked like it was going to sneak through.
There's some of that puck movement we've been asking about here.
Definitely, Tom. They got to definitely see more of that. Oh, that one looked like an up high. Surprised the ref right in front of him didn't even call it, but Bridges takes control. He decides he's going to fire rim around and hopefully send the troops in to regain possession. Chatfield takes it up there on the right wing side, coming out of the zone. It's like good pressure by the Raiders to keep it in. It's bouncing around a little bit. It's tough to call too when you don't have a flow. Like you said, it was easy. That one play where they're making D to D and Regis moves it over to Romero. Romero, nice low far side shot. And Tanner is up for the save there.
Good save with the toe there.
Just avoids icing there too. Wave it off because it didn't quite get over the line. There we go. Bridges takes possession, finds Laws on the right and left wing side. He's on his off wing there. Oh, that's a nice sauce into the middle. Saucer pass into the middle. Just couldn't collect it.
Leeson with a good chance in the slot there.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Laws, a backhand saucer, huh?
Really good feed from the left side.
Oh, it sneaks out and Tanner finds it right below him and ties it up.
Raiders again with some chances and pucks being covered and saved here, and you know, just not a lot of offensive movement.
Yeah, definitely. 3:44 left in the first, 0-0 the score. Nice little poke through from Zeno there. That's a smart little play. You realize there was a little softness in the D there. Sergio takes it back. Sergio Padilla takes it back, takes a shot, number 9. Got through. You're right, Tom. They got to get some traffic in front too, huh?
Right, definitely. I think that one, Padilla's shot almost made it through there. It almost got behind the goalies. And I think it's partially because of that traffic. Got to get some movement.
For
Good
sure.
break out there.
That was nice pass right on the stick there, huh? Lutz collects it. He's got to find his guy. Oh, nice goal. Zeno scores the first of the season for the Raiders.
Great job right there by Carter Lutz, getting deep, taking the defenseman with him all the way down. He works his way and he feeds it to Zeno.
Oh, he reaches around the player, huh, Tom? What a great play.
Great play. Great for Zeno to stay on pace right there, stay down that left side, looking for the feed, right? Didn't stop skating the whole way, anticipating, and then puts it up there, top shelf.
Yeah, that was a great play. So that looks like number 2, Zeno, from number 15, Carter Lutz. I don't know if there was a secondary assist there. We'll get word on that, but that's what you got to do. You stick down, coming right through there, huh? There we go, back to the action. So Chatfield comes back down. It looks like Brody Sanis is he just covering there, or is he playing D this shift?
I don't know. I think he was covering. I think Padilla jumped up in the play there.
Yeah, I didn't see that first off. So physical hit out there at the blue line there. Chatfield, this is the most possession they've had thus far down in the, or territorially down in the Raider zone. Here comes Thompson flying down the left wing side. He finds Sanis in front, and Tanner comes up with a big save. Bentz comes down and keeps it in for the Raiders. Pops out. Here comes Sanis. Nice shot. He's had 2 key quality scoring chances here on this shift.
Raiders with a lot of pressure right now, looking at like they're really taking it to them.
A little bit of a fumble there by number 4, Chase Patterson. He's coming up from. I think he made the team for this chassis season here. So sometimes you get a little nerves out there.
Absolutely, especially on that blue line.
For sure. Here's a pass back from Balatbat to Dembeck, just misses. A little bit of keen possession down deep in the Chatfield zone. It comes up there. Oh, nice find across to Bentz. Bentz takes a shot, but again, no traffic in front. Pretty easy save for Tanner there.
You know, back to that goal. Really excited to see Jake Zeno get his first goal for the Regis Jesuit Raiders, and see them put some pressure on. And again, a player that I had an eye on and a key to watch tonight, and so happy for him. Good, yeah. It's good to see him have success in the first game here.
Comes on the, Bentz keeps it right inside the blue line, right on the left wing, left D side there. Avoids a hit. Keeps moving through, and then Chatfield ends up gaining possession and sending it down the ice.
Chatfield certainly has not taken possession of any real play here, or you know, I've seen them move it around less, and now we're getting to see some of the Raider plays where they move it around and they move in front of the goal and get some of those forward to D passes and get guys crossing.
Definitely. Got about 1:20 left here in the second period, or first period. 1-0 Raiders. Comes back to Bentz. Bentz fumbles, but he ends up getting it on net. Somehow they're chipping away at it. They're chipping away. Oh.
Bentz from his knees starts that play.
Oh, I think we're going to have penalty here. Yeah, I don't know how he got that off either. But a little bit of a scrum in front of the net there, and I think one of the Raiders is going to get called for coming in a little bit late there. I mean, I think he was just trying to protect his player there, pulling Chatfield off. But is that 27?
Yes.
27 is going to get, did he call him for cross-check or?
I think he got a cross-check. Caden Balat-Bat, 2-minute penalty here. And again, you're right, little scrum in front of the net, and I think just some physical play there. Guys start moving each other around and get some of that pushing, and I think it's just, they're going to call that one.
Yeah.
Did see a Chatfield player go down there, so tough to say.
And Tom, one of the things you're going to see differently in this season, the Chassa season, is they play more NHL rules. So when a penalty's called against one team, they go down to their defensive zone, and the faceoffs in the defensive zone or the offensive zone of the power play recipient.
I like that change. Definitely interesting. Makes things a little more interesting, right? To take that penalty and then have to have one down in your own zone.
Exactly. Trying to get the offense going in these games, right? But doesn't seem to. Here comes Romero, gains possession of it, almost splits the D there and ends up killing a little bit of time deep there. About 50 seconds left in the first period here. 1-0 Raiders. A shot on net from the Chatfield Chargers. Regis gains possession, finds Romero coming through center ice, just misses it and decides he's going to bail out and on the penalty kill there. Stay back and play more defense there. So a little bit of pressure. Chatfield seems a little bit discombobulated here, but Regis takes possession, almost sends it directly at center ice. Raiders gain possession of it and get it deep in the zone. Holloway's going to decide he's going to try and take a shot on net there. Bridges pinches down, keeps it in the zone. Good pressure by the Raiders here with about 5 seconds left, and Holloway got caught looking at admiring his pass out front there, huh?
Right. Good penalty kill. A little bit of a longer shift there, almost 1 minute and 15 seconds for those guys, but Holloway, Gleason, definitely with good pressure at the beginning of that penalty kill.
Definitely. So the first period ends 1-0 Raiders, and there's 47 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Raiders. We'll get a line on shots here soon, but I want to go back to that goal. It was number 2, Jake Zeno, from number 15, Carter Lutz, and number 8, Carter Schick. So he got Lutz gets the primary apple there, and Schick gets the secondary apple.
Good for those guys. Great shift, like we said. Way to take it deep and get it passed down there, and then get Zeno coming through that slot. Great start.
Yeah, the stick down through the middle of the ice. You're going to pick up a lot of goals that way, right? But yeah, overall, halfway decent first period. A little bit, they're coming off a long layoff, like we said. And, it's just going to take a little bit to get in the swing of things. And I think we'll see maybe a little bit different second period here, right?
I think so. You certainly saw the first half of that period, the Raiders seemed to not have a lot of flow, couldn't get themselves going. And sometimes it depends on the team you play. When the team you're playing doesn't have a lot of flow, it's kind of tough for you to get in your own flow.
Yeah, definitely. When you're expecting players to be in certain positions and you can move, like you said before, not only the flow, but the D to D, or the moving the puck around, and someone's not where they're not supposed to be, or a little bit confusing, right?
Absolutely. And frankly, on the breakout passes, I really just think that the Raiders just did not get themselves in spots where they were comfortable, where we had those forwards on the boards. We just did not see them near the half wall moving that puck and getting it to the middle a few times, but excited to see as things progress here. I think to me it's a great start because you get to play somebody in a conference game and a chance to really get your feel and get your feet underneath you. And like we were talked about earlier, there's no chance to scrimmage before this,
right,
other than in practice. So this really is it for these guys. And the last time we were at a hockey game ourselves was probably sometime in late October, early November, I think. And so, it's been quite a while. So I think we take it and we move on and see what we can come up with in the second period.
Yeah, you're right. It has been that long. It's early November. And, that was just regular season CPHL. So a big break there between. So let's cover the 27. You're right, Tom. That got the cross-checking penalty. Caden Blatbat for the Raiders. He's got 47 seconds left to serve. And then after the first period here, the shots are Regis Red Raiders 21 and the Chatfield Chargers 2 shots. So it's been definitely a little bit tilted, obviously.
Ice is tilted just like we talked about, and I think, again, Regis got to find their way and get some puck movement and understand that there isn't probably going to be a lot of pressure from Chatfield, and there isn't going to be a lot of those movement plays for them on the offensive end. And, you know, hey, Gage gets 2 saves, like you said. Hopefully he comes back out here and he gets a little workout or does a little jog between periods, and we see him break a sweat.
Definitely. Yeah, that is the toughest thing to keep active in a game when you're a goalie and you get limited action, right? So we'll see. Not too much action, though, right?
That's right. We don't want him to work too hard. It is the first game.
Exactly. So, yeah, and the other thing, I was making a point there near the end of, they play the NHL rules, so that's one of the things. The icing comes all the way down in the defensive zone for the instigator of the penalty, and in the offensive zone for the, the team that gets awarded the penalty. Man, I'm having trouble with words already here. The power play. And I forget, there's going to be a couple other situations that come up. It's slightly different rules that they play than what you may have seen in the CPHL season. So, and Chassa actually made a couple of changes to some of the rules. Like one of them is, in the years past, if you got in a fight, that was going to be a major penalty. Now they've lowered it to if there's any contact, shoulder, elbow, or hands, and it could just be a one punch. The referee has the discretion to be able to make that call in a major penalty. So it's going to be interesting to see, Tom, because I've seen in past where a couple guys got in a couple rabbit shots, right?
Right. I think I agree with you, and I think of years past watching Regis Jesuit Raider hockey and thinking of some of the scrums I've seen and guys kind of moving their hands around up high with other guys, and you kind of hate to see a guy get a major penalty for something like that. But I guess, hey, it's a game. You're trying to keep kids out there and keep them active, and you don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm more the straight-on ones. Maybe that's where the ref makes, 2 guys are engaging each other. The ones I don't like is when some kid's not expecting or he's tied up with someone else, right, and someone decides to take liberties, and there's no place in the game for that.
100%.
No place. So.
And I think, if you bring up a good point, John, for a first game, certainly not very physical. I haven't seen too many hits. I think we might have called 1 or 2 hits out early, first couple shifts. Other than that, I really have not seen anybody really, nobody moving anybody off the puck in any particular way. Maybe not bad, but certainly something that the Raiders want to do. They got a big matchup next Friday night with Valor, and certainly that will be a physical game for the Raiders, and they'll have to find their way to, in a battle with another team that has bodies similar to theirs and speed similar to theirs. So you want them to actually do some of that. Again, I think that's one of those flow of the game things where the Raiders have not found the flow and found that defensive pressure that they've needed to actually apply, right? If the other team doesn't have the puck, it's kind of hard for the defenseman to get pressure on the guys.
Most definitely. Yeah, you're right. It is a some of that comes with the flow of the game. But yes, you're 100% right. The next Friday is going to be a much different challenge of physicality and puck movement, and definitely up in it as they go here. So
well, and I think that's, again, I don't know who the scheduling gods were. I know Coach Woodley's probably pretty good at pulling a string or two. He's been around high school hockey in Colorado for a while, but again, a great way for the Raiders to get their feet underneath them. Play Chatfield. It is a league game. Next week's matchup is non-league,
right,
and it is a sprint to the finish. But it's certainly important to stay up there in the RPI and to be competitive, and so they want to win games in league. but you also want to be very competitive. And hey, you're playing the reigning state champions in the Valor team, so you know excited for next week. But we still got 2 periods of hockey here, John. Let's don't get ahead of ourselves.
No, most definitely. I tend to do that way too much. And speaking of which, Tom, they you know, that 13-game sprint, they have one non-conference game, right? Which is for Regis. It's next week. It's Valor, or non-conference, non-league. I think you said non-league, right? Yeah, it is non-league. So then they play 12 games against, I think they'll play Chatfield the second time, and 11 other teams in their division, or 12 other teams in their league. And then it looks like it's kind of discretionary a little bit. I think Chassa is going to exercise maybe a little bit of discretion as far as who's in that for.
That's what I understand, and I think that's probably a good thing for a year where they're paring down the teams, and you only get 4 that really go to the playoffs. They take the league champs, they look for that 4th team, and maybe it is a team that had a high RPI or played, you know, depending on the conference and how competitive the conference were, the standings. I think some of that will play into the deal, but I know from talking to players that, hey, the Raiders are intent that, you know, you got to win as many as you can. There's no time for waiting here. You know, a few years ago, the Raiders were fortunate and went 23-0 and won a state championship. It's just a fantastic season, but that's 23 games. Just think this is at least cut down at least by 10. So you know, you really got to get after it. No time to wait, John.
Oh, I agree 100%. Yeah, you don't want to take off even one shift with a 13-game schedule. It's just, you know, one bad bounce the other way. I mean, even earlier in this game, I looked at Tanner O. He's making a lot of stops, and sometimes the goalie, you know, he's getting pepper all the time. All of a sudden, he starts standing on his head, and then you find yourself down 1-0, even though you got only 2 shots against, right?
Right. Yeah, you start squeezing those sticks a little bit, and who knows what's going to happen. And just like you said, you know, these 1-goal games early in the season, a bounce here or there, a penalty here or there, and we're right back at it. So I think the Raiders got to come out in the second period with a little bit of fire, continue to move that puck and get themselves. One thing that I'm a little bit amazed at is the Raiders have really only had a few breakaway opportunities, you know, odd man rushes, where I might have expected going into tonight's game with the speed that they have, that they would get some odd man opportunities there, and they really haven't. In the end, I think that the goal that they did score turned out to be odd man, partially because, you know, Lutz kind of took his guy down there deep and was able to feed it back to Zeno.
Definitely. Yeah, bounce around a little. They got a little bit of a break. It popped right on Lutz's stick. He reached around the defenseman and found Zeno right in the low slot, actually, right? And banged it home.
Top shelf. That's where Mom keeps the peanut butter.
Exactly. Unless you're allergic.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Nowadays, when I was a kid, nobody was allergic to anything, John.
Me
I don't
too.
know what was going on back then.
Me
but you could eat peanut butter off the sidewalk and you didn't get sick. But nowadays, you know,
I think it was rub some dirt in it and you're fine, right?
Right.
That's
Rub some
what I
peanut
remember.
butter in it.
Yeah, well, that too, yeah. Salt, peanut butter, whatever. Just toughen you up. But I agree.
My name is Jason Dembeck,
My name is Samantha Myers.
co-owner of the Metro Brokers office in Cherry Creek.
When we go to help our clients list a property, we realize that one of the main goals is to maximize value
Look at as many properties as possible in as many different neighborhoods as possible.
and explore all the options within that neighborhood to find the perfect fit for them.
We are there with our clients every step of the way, managing the process all the way to closing. Hey, let's go Regis!
All right, we took a little bit of a break there, and you saw the advertisement from Metro Brokers of Cherry Creek and Jason Dembeck, who has a son on the team here. So
shout out to Jason Denbeck and Metro Brokers.
Yeah,
and a note about the young Denbeck there. I've watched him play baseball this summer. A two-sport athlete, and actually a great little baseball player. Really loved watching him play. And kind of like Padilla, another baseball player, Dembeck plays baseball a little bit like a hockey player, which I like. You know, he's a catcher. He plays other positions, but he's a catcher, a physical player. He's got a great arm. You know, good at his game. So fun to watch. Getting ready to start here back on the penalty kill for the Raiders.
That's good. I've known Jason for a long time. And you ever want to ask any questions about real estate, residential houses, or just give him a call. He'll definitely help you out in any way he can. Here we go. The Raiders start action here. Padilla gains it back deep in the Raiders zone. Regis gets it, and Lutz turns and fires it down the ice on the penalty kill here. So decent start to get it out of the zone and get it deep in Chatfield's zone.
Lutz, Schick, Padilla, and Bridges here to kill this last part.
Chatfield gains possession on the right wing side there. Not a lot of flow yet to their power play. A little bit of individual efforts here. Gets deep in the Raiders zone. Chatfield works it back. Decides they're going to go deep in the corner there. Looks like the penalty's about ready to expire in 2 seconds. One, and the Raiders are back even strength. It's lying around in the crease there. That can get a little dangerous.
Might have been a shot there technically. I'm not sure.
Okay. They get it out, and here comes Carter Schick down. He finds Caden Balatbat down the middle there. He just can't get a shot off. I got to work on my pronunciation. I always miss that. I always overpronounce that, the Balatbat's name.
Right.
Oh, puck pops out of play here, and it's like it's going to be, I think they're calling it deep in the zone there, so he's got to be off Chatfield's players there.
We just need to be thankful that Caleb Balatbat graduated last year, and then you got Caden Balatbat, number 27 this year, and that's a mouthful. Trust me, take it from the Twitter guy. You got to, which one was it? C-A, C-A-L, C-A-D?
Ah, I gotcha. Bentz holds it in, fires a shot just wide. Yeah, that is tough. There we go. Caden takes possession of it behind the net. He looks like he grew a couple inches too.
He does look bigger. Again, kudos to the parents for feeding these guys during the break.
Bentz blows a tire there on the left D side. Dembeck was helping, or Sanis was back helping him out there. So
ice is slippery.
Oh
John.
no, that was wait. Here we go. We're going to get a penalty against the Raiders, I believe. That's going to be against Dembeck, number 5, for roughing.
He's going to get a rough down there in the corner, and I'm not sure about that. Here on the replay, you'll see he's got the puck and
that's shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, makes a hit there.
That's a good, like you said, he's physical. Oh, looks like the doors are open on both sides. I'm not exactly sure what they're calling against Chatfield with 15:05 left in the second period. 1-0 Raiders. Nope, they're not calling anything. A little bit of confusion there, huh?
No, I see somebody in the box there, and the Raiders only have 4 guys out.
Oh, no, I was talking about Chatfield. I'm sorry.
Right.
They opened the door on the other side, too.
Oh, yeah, well, they were just maybe getting a drink.
Maybe. Here we go. Play starts. Chatfield back on the power play. Sanis decides he's working hard on the left wing side there and gets it out and down the end of the ice.
Romero and Bridges on the back end here for the penalty kill.
Oh, he pokes it free. Here's Bridges down deep. Romero decides not to pinch. Ooh, that was almost breakaway the other way here. Romero settles the puck, number 13 here. He's surveying his options. He finds Dylan Thompson, number 14. Thompson fires across ice and just misses. That's got to be offsides. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle there because Chatfield didn't back off on a delayed offsides. Chatfield goes D to D and then finds the right winger cross ice through the middle there. And Bridges says none of that, fires it down the ice. Chatfield regroups. Decide to survey their options. That's a nice little puck movement there. Starting to go down the ice. Chatfield right into Romero's feet there.
Good block by Romero, putting those legs together and stopping that puck from getting past him.
Definitely. Now you got Holloway, number 11, out there. Here's Will Laws. Oh no, that's Sergio, number 19. He stands up his man. It's funny when you see those hits, right? You think, I'm going to go hit the guy, and then whoop.
That's right.
You hit a brick wall.
Padilla not shy to contact, trust me.
Yeah, I've watched him for 2 years. I've never seen him shy away.
Unfortunately.
Oh, nice goal.
There you
He
go.
comes in, fouls it up. Sorry to blow your ear out there, Tom,
Absolutely. Hey, I'll take it.
but that was a nice shot. Glove side, right under the bar, and he fires it. Let's watch the replay here, Tom. He's coming off the left wing side. It's a short-handed goal. Fortunately, the ref was paying attention there and fires it home.
That was a great shot with the wrister there, high and fast, and good pressure from Padilla. Way to get down there deep. As we were just talking about him making a hit, he comes through and actually makes a play with a short-handed goal with 24 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Definitely, definitely. Here it comes back to Bentz. Bentz decides he's going to fire it high off the glass. It takes
what a
weird
great pass. Love it.
Oh, man, if he could have collected that. That was I think that was totally intentional, too.
Danny played the seam.
He finds him.
Danny hits the seam in the glass. What a great pass.
Gets the bounce. Oh, he's got a back check here. Oh, he takes it.
Great check.
Gets
Great
hit.
back check right there.
Looks like he's down, though. He hit his back on the boards there. Chatfield's going for 2 on an interference.
Got an interference call, and Bentz with the hustle play to get back, and then got hit right into the post. And I think the post might have got him in his back.
It did. That's what hit him. He took the chance. He was trying to generate some offense on the front end there, getting back in the play, and gets knocked off his feet and right into the net.
Hey, great job. When a defenseman jumps up in the play, and he's the first guy back. I like that. I'm okay with that.
That's good hustle.
Take it from a defenseman's dad who jumps up a bit, sometimes maybe too much, and I say, hey, you better be willing to get back. So great job by Danny Bentz there getting back.
Definitely, definitely.
Raiders on the power play. You're excited to see this power play unit get after it.
Definitely. Here we go. They're going to settle it down, draw it back here a little bit, gain possession. Goes deep in the zone. Bear, he's going to be a big body in front of the net there, I think, right? Comes back to the D. Regis just keeps it in. Nice play at the boards there. Balatbat takes it to Denbeck back and forth here a little bit. Oh, Chatfield got a little physical there.
Just out of reach to Denbeck there, just barely out of reach.
Here comes Bridges up. He's going to carry it. Nice finds Denbeck in the middle there. He finds Balatbat. They're moving it around a little bit here more. They got to move their feet though, and Bear takes it, finds a high slot. Ooh, one-timer. Zeno just misses it there.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Zeno.
It's good possession there so far, and good puck movement. Finding each other here. Finding it back and forth. Goes deep in the zone there. Balatbat's got it. He decides, surveys his options. He finds Denbeck off his backhand up to the top. Looks like they're playing the umbrella here.
Yes, Chatfield kind of applying some pressure.
Nice move by Zeno. He just missed that corner, huh? Way to create some space out there.
Had an open look right there in the slot for Zeno.
Finds Balatbat finds Denbeck. Denbeck fires it low and gets it.
Denbeck with a good quick shot right there, and just a hair wide.
Chatfield got a little lucky. They got it all the way down the end, all the way down to the Raider zone, and the Raiders are regrouping with Bridges behind the net. Bridges finds Bentz. It looks like he's okay. Come back after the shift and took off and drew the penalty there, right? A little bit of
he can handle it.
choppiness, and Raiders got to regroup here, find the guy, and nice little pass. Holloway finds cross ice to Bridges. Bridges has been out there the whole time, I think. Bridges finds his man. Oh, Holloway's got a stick down and almost gets it. It's like the net came off, I think.
Great feed from Bridges working down that left side. Had Holloway there. Probably just didn't get enough stick on that one to make it score, but a great pass.
Definitely.
Again, things you want to see from these guys where they're moving the puck and they're skating. Skaters and forwards are moving towards the net, and that's what you want to see, right? No matter what the score is, you want guys moving towards that net.
Definitely. With their sticks on the ice, that was the key for Holloway to find that too, right? Oh, Sergio gets it. Number 9 gets it. That looked like it went in, so they're going to have to a little bit of extracurricular activity here on the end of the
little kerfuffle in front of the net.
Oh, he's calling him for roughing, I think. The ref just raised his hand, and we'll see if he, he's going to escort him over. Number 16 from Chatfield. Looks like he's going to get a rough because the ref told him to stop, and he didn't. he's still arguing. So number 16 on Chatfield is going for 2 minutes for roughing. And that is Colton Werzer-Siepers.
Oh, we're giving it to you now, John. I love it. I love it. The goalie's name is easy compared to that. The color guy doesn't have to say any of that.
The WS. Well,
That's
oh,
right.
Danny Bentz. Whoa, he took a real chance there on the side. You see that? Put it right, almost Bussy, right through his stick and his pad. There you go. Number 9, Padilla gains possession down deep. They're looking for each other. Bentz takes possession of it.
Great
Takes
shot
a shot
by Danny Bentz.
Holloway looked like he blocked that one. And then Chatfield decides they're going to send it the length of the ice. They almost found a guy to send him. Ooh, that was actually a smart play to try and bank it off on the penalty kill. Here comes Gleason, number 28, comes in, decides he's just going to shoot it because he had the opportunity. That's good. I like to see that too. Padilla gains possession at the top of the blue line. He finds Bentz down low. Bentz is going to take it right into the shin pads of the Charger there.
1 minute left here on the power play for the Raiders.
Ooh, Padilla's got to search that. Oh, nice hit. Knocks him over, gains possession of the puck, finds his man behind the net, who's Danny Bentz, number 24.
They go captain to captain there. I love that with the both captains, Mr. Bentz and Mr. Padilla.
That is good. It's fun to see. Fun to see him. Caden Balapat takes it down the right wing boards. He's surveying his options too. He slowly gets in the zone, finds Matt Bear.
Defensive change
16.
for the Raiders behind the play there.
Number 16 finds Dembeck. Dembeck finds Bridges up top. Bridges finds, I can't tell. Oh, Dembeck just misses there. Nice move, nice puck movement. Zeno's on the other side there.
Great movement. Dembeck just a hair slow to finish that one.
Bridges decides he's going to shoot it, almost gets tipped on the ice there. So, oh, there we go. Goal from Zeno, passes it out to Bear. Bear shoots top shelf. Again, where the peanut butter is kept.
That's 3 goals up high there for the Raiders so far, and Bear with a fantastic shot. One thing about Matt Bear, he gets his shots, he takes them, and he's really fast and quick with the shot. Puck gets deep there, and they move it back to Bear.
Definitely. It comes behind the net. That's a nice play by Zeno, too. Instead of taking it behind the net, he finds his guy, banks it off almost the side of the net there, finds Bear out front, and he buries it up top.
Zeno picks up another point here.
We'll see if they give him a secondary assist. He's got the first assist if they give him a secondary assist. It's 3-0 here, Raiders. And a shot on net by the Chatfield Chargers. There's 8:53 left in the second period. It's 3-0 Raiders now. That was a power play goal too, I think, Tom, right?
It was power play goal.
Deep in the Raiders zone, a face-off to the right of Gage Bussy. Comes back. Bridges is going to send it up the right wing boards and chip it out. Dylan Thompson chips it out, and Sanis is in pursuit. You got that senior line back out here again, Tom.
Like seeing those senior guys get some action.
The Sanis, Bear, and Dylan Thompson here. Oh, Bear. There's another example of, hey, I'm going to go hit the guy.
Matthew Bear, who is another two-sport athlete, a future SMU football player next year. Excited about that, to see him go on and play some football. Saw him make some big hits on the football field and get to see some big hits on the ice. I certainly wouldn't want to be skating around. I see number 16. I think my shift would be over.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm good.
Yeah, you look like a lineman clearing out, going after the quarterback there, right?
Right.
I don't know what he plays in football, but
He's a defensive lineman.
all right, there we go. Not too far off. Raiders find Throckmorton in the back end there. He gets a nice little shot. It just goes wide, but Padilla gains possession on the right defensive side. Looks like they're finding their lanes a little bit here.
Raiders certainly moving the puck better now, having possession, getting in spots, finding each other.
Definitely, and moving too. Here we go. Some puck movement. Comes back to Padilla. Padilla gathers it, finds his deep partner, and Throckmorton sends it in goal! I don't know, that looked like he got tipped there.
Looked like a tip out front. We'll have to see on the replay. Fantastic. Padilla moving it to Throckmorton.
Yeah, it looks like Charlie Throckmorton, number 17, a senior as well, got that. That's got to be a great feeling too. Take that shot. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't look like it got tipped. I think
Throckmorton with his first Chassa goal. Excited for him as a senior, number 17. Great shot. Good feed from Padilla, who picks up his second point of the night.
we'll get confirmation on that. But yeah, that's nice. So you have some significant contributions so far, and that's that's one of the keys too. Is sometimes everyone says, "Oh, you're going to get the best shot off." A lot of times you take a shot on net, you never know.
Raiders with a goalie change coming up here at 4-0 with 7:53 left in the second. Mikey Estep
Good, he's
in
a
for
senior.
the Raiders. Another senior, kind of a senior night fun for us.
Yeah. Good to see number 33 Estep in there.
Good to see Mike get in the game here. 4-0 for the Raiders. Good pressure there. Another goal. Quick note on the seniors. If you watch them skating around, easiest way to tell is the seniors have gold laces.
Yes.
They've all decided to wear gold laces on their skates. So if you see a little a scrum someplace and you notice somebody with gold laces, you're gonna realize that that's one of the senior players out there. 8 seniors this year on the Raider team. And hey, it's a shortened season, and we want to certainly honor all the seniors. Excited that Mikey gets a chance to play goal here. Excited that Charlie Throckmorton has scored and Padilla scored. So we, some senior action for us here, which is good tonight.
Definitely. That's a good point too on the laces. Good pickup. Looks like that was Chatfield calling the timeout, right?
Yes, Chatfield takes a break here with basically the halfway point where the game is, right? Middle of the second period, and going to regroup with a 4-0 game.
Here we go. Get set for the puck drop here and get the game going again here. Raiders, I think, made their own pass back to deep in their zone, and Benson's going to collect it behind the net. He's going to find his deep partner, number 22 Williams there, and then Bence gets it back. He's got to find relieve some of the pressure there. Comes back in. Somehow Benson ends up on Benson's stick again. He finds his right wing Zeno. Zeno finds. Oh, that's a nice. Oh,
That is a heck of a
nice
play.
goal. Stuff that. Oh
That's
man,
a
that was.
little tic-tac-toe there.
You got. I couldn't even keep up, Tom.
Great.
I couldn't
great
keep up.
passing. We'll see it on the replay.
Nice drop pass on the right wing side. Zeno finds Dembeck wide open in front of the net. Dembeck makes a little move out front, and bam.
Dembeck carrying it to that back post and just popping it in. Fantastic look by Zeno. Head up the ice the whole way. Sees his man ahead there, moving through the slot. Great play by the Raiders, 5-0.
Definitely. And the great drop pass was that Palatbat, right?
Absolutely, another assist. Whole line gets in the action there.
Definitely. Here we go again. So starting to find a little bit of a rhythm here for the Zeno. Works his way down fast down the side. Bence picks it up and takes a shot. Gotta be careful on that one though. He sends that all the way around and out the zone, and fortunately Chatfield didn't take advantage of it, but looks like the Raiders are kind of finding a little bit of a groove here, huh?
5-0 groove for sure.
Bence goes in the corner to challenge Chatfield. Comes out, Balatbat scoops it up and sends it down the length of the ice. Chatfield defenseman Laws gathers it, continues the pressure forward. He tried to do another shot, but Serge Padilla took the shot. He was trying to find that glove right inside the post there. And then Gleason gathers it down low up to Holloway on the half boards there. Comes back to Bridges, catches the paddle of the goalie Tannero. Chatfield wants nothing to do with that and sends it high up off the glass.
Laws tried to tip one there.
Comes down deep. Holloway's digging it out. Gleason collects it. They find their D in the back. I love those plays to the back D too. Oh,
Great
goal.
shot by Romero.
That was, he had that one labeled the down corner there. But great puck movement here, Tom.
Absolutely. Now we're seeing it back to where we were the first 7 minutes. We might have been a little bit nervous in that first period, thinking about the Raiders not holding the puck, not moving the puck. And now it seems like they've got it and they're flowing in the game and they're really just passing it around to each other, making good plays.
Definitely.
Great shot by Romero right there, down low. Finally a low goal for us.
Yeah.
I guess Dembeck's was low too, but
That was, oh yeah, that was on the ice. But we know, everyone knows what you're saying. The that was a great shot because it was over the pad, right, and below the blocker, which that's where they tell you to. That's where they teach you to put it, right? Looks like this is going to go for icing all the way down the ice. Chatfield might try and slow the game down here a little bit. After that timeout, the Raiders have collected a couple goals here, right? 6-0 Raiders. 5:18 left in the second period. Deep in the Chatfield Charger zone is the face-off to the left of Tannereau, the goalie. Looks like they're going to kick one of the Raiders guys out to retake the face-off here. Thompson steps in. Back to that senior line of Sanis, Bear, and Thompson. Padilla is on D. And number 4, is that Patterson?
Yes, Patterson back there too.
He collects it. He's got it. Keeps it in. Nice play. Sanis finds his man. Takes a shot right into the breadbasket. That puck was still loose, so a little bit of a quick whistle there.
Thanks to the referee for blowing the whistle there while that puck sat out in front of the goalie.
Yeah.
Brody's wondering about that. He's having a little conversation. I can't read the referee's lips because he's wearing a mask, John. So unfortunately, I can't see what he said.
Yeah. He shook his head at the end, and the ref didn't look like he warned him at all. So you kept it nice. Bear tries to go high again.
Another quick
Just
shot
missed
from
it.
Bear.
Comes up. Chatfield breaks it out. Enters the Regis zone. No, I don't think there's any official shots on Estep there. That was pretty close, but went a little wide. Here's one. I think that may have gotten blocked out front, and the puck goes out of play there. So we'll have assume that's going to be off the. It looked like it got tipped in front there, but maybe Matt Bear over the glass. So it'll be deep in the Raiders zone. 6-0, 3:36 left in the second period.
Running clock now at the 6-goal mark.
Oh, it is. Okay. Here we go. The Raiders, number 22. Ryan Williams collects it behind the net. He gets a little bit of pressure, and Holloway digs it out to centerman there. Kind of sort of passes over to Carter Schick on the right wing side. It does the job, right? They get it deep in the zone. Schick's looking for the defenseman. Williams fires a shot. Tannereau is up to the task.
Good shot by Williams there.
Definitely. Comes up. Bentz uses his. Well, that was a nice little play from the stick to the foot and in.
Yeah, Danny keeping it inside the zone there. That was a great play.
Here
We
we
got a
go.
little 3-on-1.
3-on-1 coming. Here we go. It's Carter Schick finds Lutz. Oh, it ends up in the back of the net. I didn't see exactly how that went because Carter Lutz passed it across the middle there. So I don't know if it went off the goalie or Carter Schick chipped that one in.
I think Lutz got that to the right side.
I think that
I
might
think
get
Holloway might have been on that backside, and I'm not sure if he touched it here. See Holloway, number 11, coming down this right side.
Yeah, I think it went off. Oh, you're right. It is number 11, Holloway.
Yeah, Holloway.
So yeah, Holloway's going to get the goal number 11 from Carter Lutz on the 7th goal there. 7-0 Raiders. Less than 2 minutes in the second period here.
Time for tacos. 7 goals.
What's the address of that shop? Giving those out,
Yeah, it's Taco Bell. That's a Hot Rockies reference right there. The
sure.
Avalanche used too when they score 7 goals.
I don't know what happened there at center ice, but Romero he just lost it off his stick and ends up going off the boards and out of the Chatfield zone here. So Zeno gathers the puck. He finds, just misses Caden Balabat going deep in the zone, and Zeno goes in with a little bit of speed there. Bridges gathers it right inside the blue line, gets it on, blocked out front by the defenseman for the Chargers here. So Dembeck rifles one, just misses. Romero, nice, that's a good stick, that's a nice little shot pass there from Romero to Dembeck, just missed it. Tannereau steers that one aside.
Tremendous pressure right now from the Raiders.
Yeah, you can start to see the Chatfield guys just kind of standing around a little bit.
Yeah, standing around, and you're right, and kind of grabbing it and throwing it when they get a chance and not really moving it to each other, which plays right into the Raiders game.
Definitely. So here we go. We got Throckmorton, 2 seniors on D, Throckmorton and Padilla. And up front we got Laws, Holloway, and
Gleason.
Gleason grabs it. Oh, he goes high again too. Just nice block by Tanner O there. It's like a little bit of a shooting gallery here.
Knob save.
We're just missing the tips, and defense are doing a good job getting low and shooting on net. Throckmorton again, just wide. Chatfield sends it out of their zone, and the period's going to end here.
Raiders finish with a flurry right there. I mean, just absolutely peppering Tanner here with multiple shots from the point, moving the puck around, certainly generating more offense and a lot of movement. Good effort there at the end of the second period. Certainly saw the Raiders come out big in that period, right? Scored a touchdown, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a little disappointed, Tom. I wanted you to take a crack at Tanner's last name. I guess you'll leave the
I know
the
my
fumble
spot. I know my spot. Normally I call the goalie by his last name. I'm happy to call him Tanner.
Well, early on in the season, I screwed up pronunciation of Bussy's name, so. But I don't care. I just keep rolling.
That's right. You keep going. Gage doesn't mind.
For sure. For sure. So I think I'm not sure we'll get a. Well, we'll get the shots here.
Yeah, we'll get the shots from the guys here in just a minute. You know, I think it started off something like 20-something to 2 there in that first period, and I'm sure it continued there. John, I'm not sure I remember a Chatfield shot in the second period, but I think there was one when there was a little scrum in front of the net there, and the puck kind of got pushed on Bussy at the time. And of course,
yeah,
Mike Estep in goal now. So I think Bussy might have faced one. We'll see if Estep has faced any shots just yet.
I don't remember a ton, but I guess we just go word it's 15 Regis Red Raiders and 4 for the Chatfield Chargers. So I'm not sure how that splits with the changing goalie there either. Did Bussy get the majority of those shots, or did one squeeze in on a step for a save there, right? So
yes.
So we'll figure that out. But the goals, we had a couple goals here. I guess we'll go back and that last goal, just to add, was from Holloway, number 11, from 15, Carter Lutz, and number 8, Carter Schick. In that last goal. So there was it's always good to see that too when you get two assists on a goal, a primary and a secondary.
Absolutely, and the Raiders spreading it around. I mean, 7 players with goals here, with the touchdown lead, and I think that's a good thing. Seeing other people get involved in the play and certainly excited. All those lines participating. I think that was a great goal again because we got pressure and movement in front of the net. I like to see that. Holloway moving, and like you said, it was kind of tough to see on that back post, but Holloway was kind of fluttering in the air and he was able to tip it in. So yeah, good for the Raiders so far.
And just to add to that, the teamwork really comes through when you get two assists on a goal, right? Like you said, it's just puck movement, teamwork, good things happen.
Right, it's teamwork, but it's puck possession. It's the Raiders having the puck and being able to move it to a guy who's moving it to another guy and holding on to it, as opposed to kind of carrying it and taking it and doing what they want to do. They're really kind of moving it around, which I like. Matter of fact, at one point right there, I almost thought like, okay, are they passing around just one? Is that one extra pass? But little do I know, because Holloway gets the backdoor goal there. Good for him.
Definitely, you're right. Sometimes that does creep in a little bit. You're moving it too much. So
I think Coach Woodley has to be pleased with the first 2 periods start here. And knowing Coach Woodley, been lucky to be affiliated with the program for 7 years now, and knowing Coach Woodley, I'm sure he's going to find a few things that the boys are doing that can be improved upon. But I think so far so good. I mean, getting like we said, getting more players involved, moving the puck, having some puck possession. Certainly some of these things, just as we spoke between first and second period, these are some of the things you're going to need to improve upon as we head into Valor Week next week, meaning that, you know, we're going to see a little bit more pressure, we're going to see a little bit more speed, we're going to see a team that actually does possess the puck. And one thing about Valor, I mean, you know, Coach Gwazecki is great at coaching that breakout. Those guys break it out like no other high school team I've seen so far. In the fall, I thought their breakout was as good as any team. So,
yes.
So again, things to look forward to for next week. But you know, tough on probably the defensive end tonight for some of the kids, especially the forecheckers. They're not getting the same kind of action that they normally would get, and we'll see that some next week. So that's probably presents itself with a little bit of challenge. But certainly the offensive end, hey, everybody's getting their shots in, right? That's the good part.
For sure.
Don't have to tell me twice to shoot, John.
Exactly. What is the old saying? I think Gretzky used to say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
Right.
So.
Can't score if you don't shoot.
Exactly. So you like to see, but yeah, I think we'll, you know, see what happens, how they come out in the third period, and that's a good point. Hopefully, I mean, I think when you think a game like this, you hopefully it's a little bit harder on them, right? Versus a game when you know you're struggling sometimes, right? You got to keep that pressure on to keep things going and going and going.
Absolutely, and I also, you know, hey, here's a good point. You got a 7-0 lead. You're going into the third period of your first game of really a shortened season. You know, how do you find the mix for guys that need to get in right now? Get some guys some exposure, get some plays. Maybe get, you know, again, maybe you get a chance to see a penalty kill or a power play from some of the guys. And I think, you know, maybe there's some of that left in the third period. Things that we can build upon as we head into next week.
Definitely.
And, you know, again, it's tough when it's a running clock and it's a touchdown lead. But hey, I've been affiliated. Another thing, I've been affiliated with the Regis program for a while, and this is not new to us. We're lucky to see it. We're lucky to be able to see the Raiders. Sometimes they kind of impose their will on teams like they did tonight.
Yeah.
Certainly, Chatfield started out. I thought the game was a little choppy and sloppy at the beginning, but in that second period, you saw the Raiders kind of just impose themselves here with the passing and the movement.
Well, yeah, after the first period, it was only 1-0, if you remember, right? So,
right.
And then this period, they scored 6 goals. The Raiders scored 6 goals. So, and I think part of that too is like, you know, we both of us have talked about, right? The rust and the 2 months off, or actually it's going to be more than that, almost 3 months off, right?
Yeah, crazy to think about that the boys have not been in game action for that long. But again, I think you know, great to get some movement and get in a real game situation and see each other. You know, I think, hey, see some special teams play here in the next period and kind of feel each other out. So still some game left. You know, who knows what Chatfield's still got in the tank here. Certainly, I think that, you know, your buddy Tanner, I can't remember his last name, but
Tannerow.
Okay, Tannerow. Tannerow's actually played pretty good.
He has.
He's faced a lot of shots. I think, you know, we talked about the numbers there, but so he's faced a lot of shots, and that's how it goes. But I think again that good for the Raiders to kind of apply some pressure and see themselves out there with some success.
Definitely, most definitely. So we'll take I think we got an advertisement to get through here. And so we'll take about a minute break. We'll hear from Jason Dembeck from Metro Brokers of Cherry Creek again here. So he sponsored the game here. I forgot to mention too, Tom, this is put on a very professional production by Shaw Productions. They do a great job. They've asked us to come on. So,
you know, very, very thankful for Shaw Productions. You know, as a parent here during the pandemic, wonderful that parents are able to watch the games and see the production, and frankly, production value is fantastic. Camera angles are awesome. Seeing the replays, being able to kind of get back to a play and look and see over and over again about, you know, things that we thought we might have missed or things that we can hone in on. So
definitely,
really appreciative of Shaw. You know, I'm used to seeing this Raider crowd where there's students filled up over there and they're going crazy, and Father Ramirez is telling them to calm down, and
right.
the music's too loud, and holy cow, we're gonna get in trouble, and seeing all my Raider friends and hockey dads here hanging out in the back, and And unfortunately, we don't get to see them, but hopefully they're at home and they're watching us, and hopefully some of those Raider parents of past years are watching and enjoying these guys. And again, big thanks to Shaw that helped us out and that got us to where we are today. I appreciate that.
And not only the parents, but you got relatives that are scattered throughout the country. And last, I don't know if it's on this one too, we had a family from Australia, some grandparents from Australia. So it's great to, you know, we have relatives back on the East Coast and Midwest and all over the country. So, you know, it's great for them to be able to just click a couple links and they're watching a high school hockey game out in Colorado.
A fantastic way to be able to share that and get to see it. Again, yeah, I'm with you. They can appreciate it from abroad, and then the people who can't get out here to the rink are able to appreciate it. Certainly the students and faculty from Regis Jesuit, and you know, I'm hopeful that as time goes on, we gain some watchers and listeners to the Regis Jesuit program, and over the weeks ahead that Shaw produces these games. And again, I think a shout out to the people who were able to sponsor games and help out during this whole thing. It really is everybody kind of tugging together.
Definitely. And like you and I talked beforehand, right? I know you blasted it out over Twitter and the link, so that you got a huge brother and sisterhood, as Regis is, right, throughout. So anyone that's been associated with the program in the past can pull up the link if they want and watch these games. So it's just phenomenal.
It really is. And I would tell you, one thing that Coach Woodley has done a great job of, you know, with a son who's played here, an alumni, a lot of alumni hockey players and hockey families. I've certainly heard from them today. You know, the Sargents and the Schultzes of the world that are watching and interested in the Regis program. And again, something that's a legacy that Woodley's brought to this program, is that many families, they pay attention long after their sons are graduated, and that's fantastic. You know, I'm a little disappointed that I don't get to see some of my old friends here and see them in the Avalanche Lounge, as it were. But
right.
But the good news is that you know, we get to be here and we get to bring them a little bit of the Regis Jesuit program hockey, and they get to watch it and enjoy it with us.
Definitely. Yeah, I remember the Walshes had a couple of kids roll through here too, right? A couple of brothers.
Oh, absolutely. There are three boys involved in the program, and again, you know, one of the things that strikes me about this whole thing is you see these numbers, and as a guy who's been around here a long time, when I see 15, I'm like, oh my God, that looks like Leighton Walsh. But I know it's not Leighton Walsh. I see some guys out there, and I think that might be the mustard line, but it's not the mustard line. Those guys graduated in a few years ago.
Well, like you said, that's a testament to Woodley and just his longevity here at the program, and just, you know, just kind of recycling and finding players that fit the number 15 or the number 16 or the number X8, whatever, right? We talked a little bit about number 8 having the same size. Of course, he plays a different position than Nolan Sargent, but, you know, it's stuff like that. He just kind of finds the guys that plug right into the system and keep rolling forward. So.
No doubt. Some of those former Regis Jesuit players, some of them really doing great. I don't know, Shane Ott, you know,
right, yeah.
Tremendous producer in juniors right now. Cale Lone has had some tremendous success in juniors. Nolan Sargent is also still playing juniors right now. Rowan Barnes has had some success. So many Raider players, and Luke Doshin has had some success recently in juniors. So excited that there are players that are out there, you know, getting their chance and have moved on after their graduation and maturation through this whole thing. Again, a testament to Woodley. Holy cow! You know, who would have thought high school hockey could produce players like those guys that are moving on to college hockey and playing juniors? Excited for them.
Yeah, that's great. It is great to see and moving the program forward. We get set for the third period here. Puck drops, 7-0 Raiders. Start of the third, like Tom said, it's going to be a running time. So the Raiders move it up. Thompson fumbles it a little bit there on the boards there. Goes off Bear. Bear's got a good stick. Puck is kind of bouncing around on the left wing side here until Bear takes it. Oh, back and forth here. Bridges whiffs on it a little bit, but a little bit of tennis ball back and forth, or ping pong, I guess, would be the better. Until Bridges gains possession deep in his zone, decides he's going to survey his options, goes back D to D. Romero avoid the pressure, goes back D to D, reverses it, and the Raiders are off and running. Thompson gathers it in the zone, comes back to Sanas. Sanas fires it off. That took a little funny bounce off the back.
Another seam bounce, second seam bounce of the night.
You got to be careful when those go against you.
That's right.
A little bit of a, good to see number 6 Bridges hold up there a little bit, because that could have been a little bit of a dangerous hit. Romero tips it out to Bear. Bear collects it through his feet and decides he's going to try and create a little space here, kill some time as his line mix gets changed.
Bear is a big body, girth. Nothing but girth for Bear. He can hit you.
He spells it a little differently, but here Thompson comes down, he gets his feet taken. I don't think you're going to see a call like that in this game.
No, that'd be a trip on a normal day, but
Yeah.
not here tonight.
Not in a 7-0 game though. Regis gets, or number 4, Chase Patterson gets met out at the blue line. Looks like there's a little bit of bodies flying here too. Feet going down, feet getting kicked out. Sergio Padilla steps up and just misses it. Somehow it carries the blue line for Chatfield. They get it deep, but nothing materializes on net there. So the Raiders, Sergio's looking to push the pace up the ice here.
Wanted to go a little Bobby Orr right there. And unfortunately, the pass got tipped and blocked away.
Off his skate, Sergio Padilla collects it off to Laws. Laws gives it to Padilla back up with a little bit of momentum. It comes out. Nothing materializes on net there. Gleason has a stick down on the ice, but just missed it wide. Comes back to the point. Number 4, Chase Patterson's got to get that shot off there, huh? But good thing he recovered there out at the red line. A little bit of a scramble. 4-on-2 on the side, 4-on-3. Until it gets chipped deep in the Raiders zone. A step makes the play behind the net to hold it for his defenseman, and Sergio Padilla puts it off the back of his net, and looks like he dug out a little bit, skips over the blue line, delayed offside here, but
I think got hung up on the cage there. Probably a pass that could have been better served to be off the boards.
yeah. Looks like they're pressing the pace. Nice save by a step there. Yeah, I think he made a glove save there. Gathers it out. Laws gathers it behind him, scoops it up, goes in, ends it up, sending it all the way down the ice, follows it in. He's looking for his D partner. Bentz comes up on the side, takes a nice little shot pass and just misses everything. Until Williams, number 22, gathers it, pinches down a little bit there. Comes back, Carter Lutz gathers it at his own blue line, finds, goes D to D or O to D, and Santos carries it in the Chatfield zone. Looks like he's trying to find someone out front and just misses.
Nobody home.
Nope. Williams takes it, number 22.
Raiders a little sloppy with the puck.
Definitely. I don't know what Bentz was thinking there. He kind of back-checked him. Raiders take it, send it down the end of the ice, and it's going to be icing.
And that is a rare icing for the Raiders. That's the first one of the night, I think, right?
I think it is too. I think Estep made a save there, right?
I think he made a save, and then a couple saves, and then Raiders kind of dump it away, and we'll get a change and regroup. Again, a little bit of a sloppy start to the third period for the Raiders. Maybe they can get them again back to moving the puck and finding an open man and looking ahead.
Definitely. Yeah, I think Sanders took it on the side of the net there and sent it all the way down, right? Said enough of this. So Bridges carries it up the D through the middle, and Throckmorton pinches down a little bit. Oh, nice. Nice with his skate there. He played that with his skate. They get it deep. I think they waved off the offsides here.
Dembeck worked his way back out.
Yeah. Finding Dembeck. Oh, Dembeck fires one.
Holy cow. Had a great angle for that one.
That was.
That is going to be a good one on the replay. Dembeck on that low left side.
Nice pass from, who's that? That's a great seam. He finds a great seam, and Dembeck just finds the gap.
That was
there.
Balatbat, 27 with the feed. Great pass. That backside has him, and he's got him beat there, low left.
So we got an 8-0 game here. I didn't hear there. Was that a second?
No, just one assist there, just Balatbat.
So you got penalties going to go against Chatfield here. So Going to be a hook.
Well, and kind of back to what we talked about, right? The chance for the Raiders to exercise their power play here, maybe move the puck around, see some guys, see what the points got, see what the forwards can do on a power play in this third period. Again, you're up 8-0, but a good chance to get some work in here, and certainly ahead of the season with as fast as it's going to be. I'd love to see them move the puck around and score here.
Yeah, and I don't think they're taking the foot off the gas, because this looks like it's not the senior crew, but it's close to them. They got Bridges back on the lefty, Balatbat, Zeno takes Dembeck on the point, and he's usually a forward, so they're not taking their foot off the gas for sure. Estep plays it. Oh, it's a little bit dangerous right up the middle.
Holy cow. Looking for an assist.
Yeah. They got this is the thing where you got to worry about. You got to make the right play. You can't get lazy, right?
Well, and hey, call me a purist, but I'd love to save a shutout here too.
For sure, for sure. Oh, you got to be careful though. You jinx that thing.
That's true. Sorry about that.
No one said that. We said.
Put the second
I
delay.
Yeah.
Hit the delay button.
Yeah. Here we go. The Raiders get it deep into the Chatfield zone with about a minute left on the power play. Oh, Holloway takes one up high there. That was actually surprising. He's usually pretty strong on his feet. So the Raiders, Sergio Padilla gathers it, decides he's going to carry it up the ice, carries it in. Oh, quick stick by the Chatfield Charger there to, looks like, oh, they're calling him unsportsmanlike. They teed him up.
Bench penalty there.
Yeah, I don't know what. Obviously, either the coach had some words for the ref that the ref didn't like too much.
I think it looked like a player, because the player actually had to show him his number. That's not a good sign. If anybody asks you your number and you're on the bench, John, you say the other guy's number.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm 13. Just so you know, I'm 13. No, you're 3. I'm sorry. I think I was 13.
Especially when the ref asks you the question.
Right.
The stripes, right? The orange armbands. Well, it looks like it's going to fizzle out. It's interesting when the runtime is, right? Because it's going to fizzle out the 5-on-3. But it was going to be a 5-on-3 real quick until they drop the puck, and then they'll get the
running clock. Running clock got the Raiders on that one.
Yeah. Comes down low to Bence. Bence finds the feet again of the Chargers. And a little battle possession by the Raiders deep down. It comes up to the half wall back up to the point to Padilla. Padilla surveys his options, take a shot, nice tip, just wide.
Laws with a good tip on that Padilla shot.
Chatfield sends it the length of the ice. They got to communicate there a little bit better, huh?
That did not look like a good exchange.
No, for sure. Oh, Padilla fights his way through it though, gathers it and keeps going. No, they got to talk better back there, huh? Raiders work it down low, right through the crease, but nothing doing. Bence decides to take charge. He's going to take it, takes a shot, just misses. Gathers it on the Raiders, gather it on the high boards there. A little bit of a ping pong. Holloway gathers it. He goes down. But you're not going to get that call there.
No, it looked like a trip, but hey, that's a trip if the game's 1-0 for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Raiders work it right over the line. Gleason gets it, drops it back to Laws. Laws surveys his options, shoots it right into the breadbasket of Tanner O.
Tanner O with the save. Raiders certainly with a funky handoff down here from goalie to defenseman. There were 2 defensemen kind of coming at Estep, and they were all trying to decide, I don't know, hot potato. Which one of you guys wants this?
Hot potato and then bump into each other.
Right,
So the worst.
Right. They should know about social distancing. Oh,
yes, exactly.
Keep some space between you and your defenseman partner.
Well, they're all wearing masks down on the ice, right? So
That's true.
Look at that one. Now, like you said, they got to get the social distancing. Power play is about ready to run out here. Regis gathers it back. He goes D to D to Romero, gets tipped in front. About 6:30 left in the game here, Tom. Regis fires one low. Just looks like it got tipped right in front of the net there. Bear takes possession deep to the corner. It's a 2-on-1. Balatbat gathers it behind the other corner. Comes back. Chatfield gains possession and sends it up and out of their zone. So we got even strength here. It's 8-0, about 6 minutes left in the third period. 8-0 Raiders. They're still pressing though. That's good to see. Zeno comes in.
Zeno with some speed right there. Really like that. In an 8-0 game, he was moving.
Definitely. Keep those good habits going. You don't want to get bad habits in a game like this. A little bit of Raiders get it deep. They spread out a little bit here. They got a little space. See if Balatbat can find the back door there, but nope. Balatbat somehow got knocked off his feet, kept possession of the puck, and
he was moving. He had it all the way from the half wall. He never stopped. Good effort by Balatbat on that one, keeping hold on the puck and moving it around, and even losing it, but like you said, trying to get a shot off anyway.
Definitely. Here we go. Zeno just misses it behind him, and it goes down the ice. They wave off icing here. Better communication on that handoff.
I like that one better. That's right.
Comes to can't leave that out front there. Those are the things you start to get a little fancy, huh, Tom?
I'm not sure I'm in love with that play and that pass. At 8-0. Here's an odd man rush.
Nice save by Est up there. Oh, that could have been dangerous if no one was home on the Raiders side. Fortunately, the Raiders were there. Number 6. Great Blake Bridges holding down the fort. Now he's going to do it again here. So he gains possession. And a smart play to use the net as your friend there. Shield him off. Gain possession, gain a little space.
Again, Raiders need to break it out, play their game, not get into this thing where they're trying to make a hero pass or go too far down the ice. Move it and move yourself, right?
Simple. Keep it simple, right? Number 4, Chase Patterson gathers it behind. I think Bridges has been out there a while too. Number 6.
Yeah, he totally
looks a little tired.
I think they kind of been caught back there, I think.
16 from the Chargers were trying to line up. Carter Lutz coming in here and just missed him. But
Lutz is one who's not afraid of contact either. I like watching him get after it.
Definitely. Bounced him. So here we go. Ryan Williams decides he's going to carry it in on the right wing side there off the right D position. Raiders get it deep in the zone. Carter Schick maintains possession, finds Carter Lutz. And Lutz decides to shoot it, gets it on net, and Tannereau makes the stop and ends the play. 3:30 left in the third period, 8-0. We got a run clock. This is going to be to the left of Tannereau in the Raiders offensive zone. A little bit of a missed coverage there off the face-off. Throckmorton's going to find Benz D-to-D. Benz finds the seam, finds Laws, and they're off to the races down the other end. Laws takes a ride, surveys his options, a little patience there. It's good to see. Finds Benz back on defense. Benz is going to shoot it. Oh, he almost snuck that in, huh?
Great spot for that shot from Benz.
Holloway tries to gain possession in the corner. Throckmorton gains it. Oh, that almost snuck over the glove there, huh?
Got behind him, but I think he was able to move it away. Going to be a penalty here.
Yeah, Lutz is going to get a penalty at it.
Cross-check.
Yep. Call him for cross-check. Instead of moving his feet there, he decided he was going to move his stick to his back.
Good to see Laws out there. Laws, somebody who didn't play in the CPHL season for the Raiders, and to see him out there kind of have his, the usual Will Laws that I like to see, and he moves it well, and he moves his feet, and when he's moving his feet and his hands, he's fantastic. So
Definitely.
Really excited to see him back out there tonight.
It is a good addition from that fall season for sure. Sanis kind of mumbles away. Oh, he's gonna have a breakaway here. Nice little use of his foot. He comes in. Oh, right through the 5-hole and in. And then he gets, for his efforts, he gets his feet taken out.
What a great move there, and hey, again, what we talked about between periods. It'd be great to see a little bit of penalty kill, a little bit of power play. Sanis moves his way down there and snuck it in there. Tannereau.
And that play started. Sanis started his blue line, kept it in his feet, kept kicking it, kept going. Those are the things in an 8-0 game that you like to see, because you feel bad that it's 8-0, but you got to do the right thing. You got to make the right play.
Right, keep making plays. Another good one right there. Padilla chucks it all the way down to the other end.
Smart, keep it out of trouble. Chatfield gains possession behind their net. They go D to D, get it up the zone there and out, and Raiders, Ben Romero takes possession of it.
Whoa.
He goes D to D, yeah. He kind of had a seam there, but a little bit dangerous. And Padilla sends it, says, enough of this. All the way down the ice. Less than a minute to go in the game here. 9-0 Raiders in the third period.
Raiders still on the PK here, even though the clock doesn't show it so.
Did he get a two? Why wouldn't they let him out? Or did Chatfield pokes one in here. That's what you don't want to see. That's where some of those bad habits come in. And that was a nice D-to-D pass from them.
Yeah, and they went
And
to
he
that
finds
back post, backdoor pass.
Finds the seam and tips it right in there.
Kind of got behind everybody there, and unfortunately, somebody in the booth here was jinxed that shutout. I'm not sure that John. I'm not proud to say it, but
Yeah, you got.
hopefully this isn't my last game for saying that. Got bamboozled on that one. I'm not sure what happened.
You got to be careful. Hopefully Woodley doesn't catch that. Well, good, Tom. At the end of the game here, 9-1 Raiders over the Regis Jesuit Red Raiders over the Chatfield Chargers. It was, it was good. I think we had to shake off a little bit of rust there in the beginning too there, Tom, but it's fun.
Oh, I think it was good. It was fantastic, and we have the pandemic kind of hand wave or stick tap for each other.
Definitely.
And certainly, I think, the takeaway right now, real quick, my quick thing is, hey, great second period, good pressure, good energy for the Raiders. Third period certainly not as exciting, but, the game was a little bit out of hand. Tough to give up that last goal, but certainly a great effort from the Raiders all around to win 9-1. Happy for them and happy to get off to a good start to the season. Again, looking forward to next week. A couple of great games next week. Playing Valor on Friday night and Cherry Creek on Saturday, I think, right? I mean, that's a good weekend of hockey here for the early season. So, but the Raiders do what they had to do tonight, and a great job by Bussy and Estep in the second half of the game, and looked good. I mean, like I said, I'm sure Woodley will find some things. We could probably bring him up here, and he could tell us all the things that went wrong.
For sure. But yeah, like you said, I think next weekend is going to be a real big weekend, especially in this sprint 13-game season, to really, get things going in the right way. And so we'll see if I think they'll be up to the challenge and see how it goes next weekend as well. So I just want to say again, Jason Dembeck from Metro Brokers of Cherry Creek. You ever have a real estate question, he's a great guy. He's a great resource. He's not, if you just ask him a question, he's not, expecting you to sign up with him and do everything with you. So he's very resourceful and knows his stuff inside and out. He's been in the business a long time. Metro Brokers of Cherry Creek sponsored this broadcast on behalf of Shaw Productions, puts it on. They do a great show. Somehow they asked us to jump in here on Tom. So
I'm not sure how we lucked into this deal, but it worked out great. Shaw's been awesome. Great camera work, great replays, fantastic. Again, good to be able to provide it to the folks at home, and just happy to be here. I don't know about you, John.
Oh,
9-1 may seem like a runaway, but I just love the fact that I got to watch these boys play, got to be out here with you and enjoy some high school hockey and get a start to the Chassa season, see the Raiders on the ice. Just fantastic. I'll take it all day long. Maybe they play a doubleheader.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not ready to go home.
It might be a little tough on the players, but yes, I would definitely second that and say I'd stick around for another game here. It's just, I agree with you. So great to be back. So great to be able to provide this service to the folks. Like I said, all across the country, Raiders, all the past Raiders that have helped the program move forward here, international and national across the country, so people can get a glimpse of, grandsons and nieces and nephews or not nieces, but nephews and just happy to be back. So thanks so much, Tom, for jumping on board here as well.
Yeah, thank you too, John. Had a great time.
It's been good. We're going to sign off for the night here. Hopefully we'll see you next weekend. We'll send out the links when we get them. Valor's up next Friday, and Cherry Creek is up next Saturday. Thank you and have a good night. Wear a mask.
My name is Jason Denbeck,
My name is Samantha Myers.
co-owner of the Metro Brokers office in Cherry Creek.
When we go to help our clients list a property, we realize that one of the main goals is to maximize value
Look at as many properties as possible in as many different neighborhoods as possible.
and explore all the options within that neighborhood to find the perfect fit for them.
We are there with our clients every step of the way, managing the process all the way to closing. Hey, let's go Regis!